Welcome everyone to episode 513 of the Daily Mother Swole, the most muscular swolecast in the realm, because when I flex, you should flex, you do flex, we all flex our biceps, the most muscular swolecast in the realm. Thank you so much for joining me every day live at 12 noon Eastern time right here on Facebook, and remember all the episodes on YouTube and listen on SoundCloud and iTunes.
The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, the bacon is sizzling. Welcome to the Daily Swole.
The thing for the day and every day, take a screenshot of however you are watching or listening to the Daily Swole right now. Take a screenshot and use that picture and post it in your Instagram story and tag me at Swolenormous in your Instagram story for a chance for a shout out. Thank you so much for the support. So take a screenshot right now and then tag at Swolenormous in your Instagram story, and I will hit you up in the DM. Welcome to episode 513. When it just feels like a fucking arm day, right? What up, Lynn? What's going on, Caitlin? TJ. Hello, Papa Swolio. Hello, TJ. Brandon, Sadie, you're here. We're here. Got some tunes, got some gains, got a huge cup of coffee. Cool beans, huh? Let's do some Q&A. Let's just throw some down. Let's throw some ish down. So let them fire. Sliding into your DM. Dare I slide? Boop. Boop. You got mail. You got gains. Yeah. Oh, baby. Much love. We're just catching up on the iTunes podcast. Awesome. So yeah, remember, podcast. Remember, podcast. Remember, just type in Swolenormous on iTunes, and you got options for the podcast. Swolenormous audio, you get interviews. You get little audio Twitter blurbs. You get the Daily Swole. So I'm actually made a whole other podcast that's very, very interactive to give you guys more content. And I even do some Q&As. I even go through some of the comments and I answer them in the form of Q&As on Swolenormous audio. So let me know first if the music is too loud, if it's not loud enough. You know what I'm saying? Just playing a little background music while we do the Q&A. So yeah. And I always like to get in touch with all my peeps, so hit up Anchor as well. Well, that's where the podcast is through. It's through Anchor. I just upload things through there because it's so interactive. It's so easy. And I think, honestly, what people don't understand is that technology is making things so easy for us. So I'm taking advantage of it. I don't want to get my stuff more professional rigging and all that. Why? I want to take this shit more to the streets. I want to get more interactive with you. I want to be more on the fly. I want it to get more real. I think that's what happens with technology. It gets so advanced. We get more, I need this equipment. I need this thing. Nah, we got to go to the streets more, man. We got to make it more accessible. We got to make it better. Use the technology to connect with the people better. And that's where this new the new podcast, Swolenormous Audio, really picks up. Getting on the topic of swole, what's more efficient, push or push-pull? Well, first off, let's make that question more efficient. What does that mean? What do you mean, in the same workout? What's more efficient? That's a loaded word, man. It's hard to answer that when you're not defining what efficient means. And of course, I don't say that to be a dick, but from a scientific perspective, when you use the word, for example, efficient, especially in a scientific paper, you actually have to define what the word efficient means. So what do you mean by efficient? What are you quantifying as efficient? What is efficient in terms of what you're asking? You feel less tired, you feel stronger, you get bigger? Like, what does efficient mean? So look at your question and ask it again, if you can. Good question. I kind of know where you're going from, but I don't know enough to give you an accurate answer from like a boom Papa Swolio. Let's get some answers going. Bruce, last night you sent me a message about nutrient. You said doing the elimination diet and going back to what humans should eat. Can you tell me what this looks like? I can't tell you all right now because that's a big question that goes over a bunch of episodes I've done. So you can look up elimination diet, but it's eliminating dairy, grains, fruit juices, processed foods, beans, rice, getting rid of candy, anything with added sugar. So you're really cleansing all processed nutrients. You're getting rid of all foods that will be high in lectins like beans and things that are tough for the body to digest. So there's a lot of resources in my premium group, and there's a lot of resources on the elimination diet. Like literally, that's a simple Google away, or you can look at the elimination diet episodes that I've done. So that's a very big question. That's a very big question. But it's getting rid of a lot of those basic things at first. So eating a lot of veggies, grass-fed beef, pastured eggs, not cage-free, not the mass-produced eggs, wild game, sardines, wild-caught fish, healthier foods. They do make a difference. What do you know about Blue Life? What you know about Blue Life and EMFs, Big Papa? You should check out Doug Wallace. Don't know who that is? I'll tell you what. You check out Doug Wallace, and you tell me what he says. What I know about blue light keeps you awake. Blue light is, bands of light that we get during ultraviolet radiation. So we're in the sun, we're getting blue light. Blue light tells our body that we're awake. Blue light helps us regulate our circadian rhythm. And blue light is what also keeps us awake at night. So lights on your phone, lights on your computer, lights on your TV. We are tricking our body into thinking it's daylight longer, which does, in fact, keep us into a fat-burning mode. It's one of the reasons why people crave sugar and crave carbs and crave food in the evening, because we're getting hammered by blue light, our circadian rhythms are off, and our body still thinks it's summer and that we should be storing fat, so cravings come back. That's what I know about blue light and EMFs. They're everywhere. I mean, unless you want to build yourself a bunker and cut off everything, you're going to have Wi-Fi and radio signal and cell phone stuff going through. Even like I'm in an apartment, even if I turn off everything, I'm still getting it from like neighbors. So it's like, if my computer can pick up Wi-Fi signal, I'm getting it from somewhere. So, unless you really want to make yourself a bomb shelter, we're getting EMFs all over. And I don't know the latest research, but like anything else, I mean, it's going to affect us, sure. What's the best way to switch your mindset, not have any negativity when it comes to starting to working out? What do you mean, Juan Carlos Vasquez Montaño? What's the best way to switch your mindset and not have any negativity? Negativity with yourself? You should not put pressure on yourself. Remember, this is a lifestyle change. We're making changes for the long term. Don't put all your pressure, first off, don't put all the pressure on yourself to get it done today. You're not gonna get all your results today. You're not gonna get all your change today. You're not gonna get everything that you want today. So it's that switch. You can commit to change. Change doesn't take time necessarily, it takes commitment, but give yourself some time to make that commitment and do one thing at a time. Don't overload yourself. There shouldn't be any negativity. It's life. This is just the way it is. You're not supposed to have anything. You're supposed to have what you have. You got to do the best with what you have. What's up, Stephanie? Sarah, a long time. David, you're welcome. Juan, do the 90-day dash is all that you're looking for. I agree. That program is the tits. I'm super fucking proud of the 90-day dash. The link is in my post description. The 90-day dash is an amazing program, and you all here, you'll be hearing more about it. I haven't been talking so much about the program lately, but I will be, because we're coming up to holiday season, and we're gonna go anti-fat season. We're not gonna we're not gonna succumb to the holiday scams that these companies want us to fall into. What's the most efficient way to gain strength from working out? You can. There's really, that depends, man. I know you reworded your question, Alex, but there's really, you could do push-pull, you could do chest back, you could do chest biceps, you could do chest triceps. Like, there really is no best way. Everyone that has experience is going to come with their own philosophy, and if someone has a training philosophy that's worked for them, they're going to go all in on that. But I love chest and back, I love chest and biceps, I love chest and triceps. I usually like to work muscles more frequently rather than once a week, doing them once every like 3 or 4 days if possible. So, as a natural lifter, and as you're probably natural, you're not going to recover as quickly as these guys you'll see on Instagram and on stage in the Mr. Olympia. These guys are taking tons and tons of steroids. So it takes longer to recover. So really, I think it comes down to the volume. You got to beat yourself up and you got to force your body to adapt, but you also have to give yourself time. So I like to go hard and then give myself more frequent workouts and more frequent exposure in some cases, rather than just crush it once a week and just be, incapacitated. I mix it up. Is there one diet that works for everyone? Absolutely, 100% no, Joseph Kuda. There is not one diet that works for everyone. There can't be. Some people are definitely allergic to peanut butter. Peanut butter is not really good for anyone. If you haven't seen the research, but some people are more allergic than others. Some people can get like a speck of it and die. Their throat swells up. Destroys your mitochondria. Well, yeah, I mean, everything destroys cells. That's why we die someday. I mean, blue light, destroys mitochondria? Is that what they say? Like, it destroys it? I mean, mitochondria regenerate. These things regenerate. But at night, here's the thing. Daylight is good. Nighttime is good. You're supposed to have daylight when there's daylight. You're supposed to have nighttime when there's nighttime. When the sun goes down, your lights should be off. Ideally. It's so hard to do that. You should shut your shit down or put on the orange glasses and cut out the blue light. Really hard. Really hard. Dash, it's Stefano. What up? What up, Stefano? What up? Yeah, that 90-day Dash program's the shit. Mark Hudson, what up, bro? Dash, it's me. It's me. It's me, Mario. Hello, Stefano. Okay? You're on the Daily Swole. Okay? Vince, I was wondering why you're like around the world what? I'm like, oh yeah, it's a song. It's crazy because those of you that are members of Swolenormous Premium, I was doing one of the live workouts yesterday when I was doing the superset, the chest and back superset, and Facebook actually flagged the video. I posted it and I didn't see it in the premium group. Like, where the hell did it go? It turns out it picked up like a Pitbull song in the radio. So it's like, are you sure you want to post this? The copyright holder is going to be notified. I'm like, Pitbull's not going to care if I did a workout and his videos in the gym. Like, the audio algorithms pick up on all the songs. So we've never had a problem with the live broadcast and stuff. So I think it's because I'm not selling music, I'm not making money off the music or anything like that. I only take two race days off a month from the weight training, good or the bad. I don't know why I read it like that, Donnie. I'm highly confident you don't speak that way. I only take 2 rest days off a month with weight training, good or bad. A little on the low side. What do you mean by 2 rest days off? Like, you just lift weights every day? Like, you're always lifting one body part? You're probably not getting enough recovery. Either that, there's 2 things, Donnie. Either you're not getting enough recovery, or you're not training hard enough. Because it's only warranting 2 rest days off. Like, man, when I train, I need time. I need time between subsequent training sessions. I don't like to go super heavy a couple days in a row. Like, you got to give yourself some time off. I was waiting for the live viewership just to go plummet. Weird. I'm out. My kids are watching, Papa Swole. Stop touching your nipples. All right. Well, it's quiet now. It's Party Swole. All right. Sometimes Facebook doesn't scroll my Q&As. Doesn't scroll the questions. I'm waiting. I'm like, oh, no one's talking. And then I hit that up and it, like 10 questions. Yeah, that definitely got out of hand fast. Do your neighbors ever see you? No, they don't. Interesting question. Very good question. I mean, they see me when I leave the apartment sometimes because I barely leave. Well, that's not true. Well, yeah. Papa Swole, you don't get it. Not to mention when you do get out in Florida, it's like murderously hot. So it's like no one's like, oh, I can't wait to get out. Anyone that's at the beach, anyone that's at the beach or those diehard beach bums or people on vacation. And you live down here all the time. It's hot, man. It's hot. I mean, I wish I made it to the beach more. I shouldn't say that because I'm all talk. If I really wanted to go, I would go. I just don't always bring myself to make it out there. You know? I can't use I can't do computer stuff at the beach, you know? I can't. And that's all I do. It's computer stuff. Bison? Sure. Bison's good. Bison's good meat. You know, grass-fed or pastured bison. That's not that bad as far as I'm aware. I don't know if they're feeding bison grains or how that works, honestly. But anything more that's more like wild game, but I know that bison's not wild, but bison meat's good. As far as I'm aware. I've had it. Thanks for the motivation. Mod aviation. My life was getting in the way. But back on the good food. Don't let life... And everyone shift your mind about life getting in the way. Life never gets in the way. Life is just life. You know, we get in the way from ourselves. We get in the way ourselves. We put it in our way. I'm changing waterfalls. Sorry, TLC. You always sucked. No. Britney Spears. A little blank. That's cool. Does fat content matter if you're sticking... The elimination diet is eliminating the foods that aren't good for you. Like, eliminate what you eliminate and then eat the other things. You know, many things are a no-go on the elimination diet. So all right, let's do this. Why do you eliminate? You eliminate for 4 weeks or more because you need to get your body to decrease the amount of antibodies and defense mechanisms that our body is keeping to fight off this bad food that we've been eating for years. Once your body doesn't see the invaders, once your body is not receiving bad foods, you can test some of these foods again in your diet and you'll see how you react to it. A lot of these things you're actually allergic to and you have negative reactions. You're just so used to eating them all the time you don't notice. So you want to cut these foods out of your diet so over the course of a month, your body gets rid of its defense mechanisms so you're more sensitive to these bad foods and you can notice that. What type of cardio do you focus on or like to do? I don't like to do cardio. I do not do cardio. I do yoga, I do weight training, and I eat well. I think cardio is the biggest myth in fitness. I don't care who you talk to. I think cardio is the myth of the century. I'm not saying you don't need heart health or you can't train your heart, but to do cardio, I think that's... I don't know. I'm not saying it's bad for you. I'm not saying that at all. I just think it's the biggest myth. That's like the word. That's like the scam word of the century. That you need cardio to lean out or lose weight or this HIIT bullshit. You know, things have been the same for a long time. Things that have worked have always worked. And everyone's trying to, 7-minute HIIT training. Shut up. I'd rather not work out than work out for 7 minutes personally. That's me. I don't want to do a 7-minute workout. No gains. I'm not going to make any gains there. I want to fucking lift weights. I want to get fucking build muscle. That's what I'm interested in doing. It all depends on also like your goals and what your capacity is. I'm not into that do burpees for 10 minutes. That's a great workout. I don't quantify my workouts like that as quality. Lost 70 pounds, having trouble getting rid of the loose skin. You're not gonna be able to tighten up loose skin. Like, there's no diet that's gonna tighten up loose skin that I'm aware of. I don't know anything about tightening up loose skin. I mean, your body's stretched out, you lost a lot of weight, you have extra, you might need surgery to get it, your body might tighten up some of that naturally, But if anyone else has any suggestions, I don't know if there's anything out there that will recoil loose skin. As far as I know, loose skin is oftentimes just loose skin. Depends on how much it was stretched out. So your body might, retain some elasticity in it, but some of it might have to get removed with a knife. I'm not sure. Do you use nutritional yeast? No, I don't. Donnie Gray, I do cardio every day on my weight training. I go hard 6 days, different muscle group combos, then lighter, constant training, just one group at a time. And on my way, I go hard 6 days, different muscle group combos, then lighter. I'm a little confused about what you actually do, Donnie, but if you're happy with your weight loss and you're happy with where you're going, that's fantastic. Just so you do know that 28 pounds in 3 months is, let's see, that's like a good pace for it. So if you're happy with what you're doing, then honestly, like if you find something, like whether or not you do the cardio, if you find something that works for you and it's working right now, it's like just keep going. If it doesn't work anymore, then mix things up. What oils do you use to cook le protein? I'll either throw in some grass-fed butter or I'll use coconut oil. I honestly really just throw like the beef on the pan because the fats actually don't allow it to stick to the pan because I get high-fat meat. So, make sure you use a high-temperature oil. Like olive oil will burn, so you don't want to use olive oil. Bom dia! Thank you, Assam. Sadie, tons of water, lotion daily, and take a biotin supplement for hair, nails, regenerative skin. PM me, I'll show you what I've taken. Yeah, there's some things that could improve it. I just don't want to be saying anything and there's no magic fix. It's loose skin, but like Sadie said, there's certain things that people can do. So I appreciate that, Sadie. Thank you. Do you have any vids on your workout week split? I have some videos of me actually working out on YouTube, and I've been posting some videos of me live workouts in the premium group. But I don't go over. Pretty much my workout split is the 90-day dash program. That's why I created it, because it's everything that I believe in. I do a very standard bodybuilding split for the most part. I'll do chest and maybe light tris, or chest and biceps, or chest and back, and then I'll do legs, and I'll do arms. Boom, 3-4 day split maybe now. I don't do as long of a split as I used to. I might do a 3 or 4 day split just because I don't necessarily make it to the gym as often as I like sometimes. So I try to do more on certain days just to get it in. This whole hurricane leaving, getting back has thrown me off. So I'm still struggling to get back into my schedule, honestly. Yeah, sprints are okay. No, sprints are fine. I like sprints. I don't call sprints cardio. Devan. Should I stay at the same weight until my arms balance out? Yeah, well, your right arm is bigger because it's your dominant arm. You're always going to be using your right arm more. Even when you're doing 2-arm curls, just do some extra sets on the left arm and just keep on plugging away. You're going to have to cause more trauma and work the left one harder. No, just keep on going up. Honestly, it's always... you're not a pro bodybuilder. It's probably always going to be... Honestly, it's probably always going to be behind. It's very hard to balance out dominant and weaker arm. It's just... it's very hard to do that. Not saying it's not possible. I'm just being straight. I'm sure my one arm is bigger than. That's where the science and the that's why that's what the bodybuilding. That's why bodybuilding is so challenging. These guys on stage, I don't care how much steroids they take. It's to get everything balanced and perfect. It doesn't matter what you take. That's a skill. That's a challenge. That's hard work. Yeah, Hassan, the 90-day dash it's great. It's a fantastic program. It's everything. You get all the videos, especially complementing with premium and with the elimination diet or the plant paradox diet, whatever you're, going after in terms of figuring out what you have to eat. The 90-day dash focuses on your fitness first. So you fix your fitness first, you get on the yoga and the training routine, the program, and it just maps it all out for 90 days. For 3 months. So you get all mapped out, and you can also take that and do it again and make it more challenging. So you get everything. Yeah, everyone loves a 90-day. Honestly, well, I'm going to be doing I'll mention it in premium in the 90-day because I'm definitely going to be collecting some testimonials and some pictures and some video testimonials from those of you. So if you're watching this and you're doing the 90-day dash and you love it and you have not yet done video and some picture testimonials with a couple quotes, I'll be posting about that, or you can just send it to swolenormous@gmail.com because I'm going to be working on some stuff for the 90-day dash, because there are other programs and other things that I'm going to be coming out with, but that's the flagship. It's great. It's the foundation for everything. Bruce, yeah, the 90-day dash, you could do it at, a lot of you, who does it at home? A lot of you do it at home, like minimal equipment. Like some of the exercises use a bench, but you can get a bench at home, like one of those cheap, adjustable benches. You don't necessarily need a bench, but a bunch of the exercises could use a bench. Only one or two maybe use a machine, but you could also swap those out for another exercise. So only one or two, like a chest fly at one point uses, I believe, but you could do it with dumbbells too. You could do dumbbell flies if you don't have access to a gym. So a lot of people do it at home. A lot of people do it at home. I know a lot of you do it at home. But you can do it in a gym. It's not like a gym, like you need a gym, but you can do it both. But you do need some minimal equipment, you need some dumbbells and stuff. Do you want to move very easy? Do the 90 double D. Devin, you do it at home? You do the program at home? Yeah, it's cool. I love the fact that that's what I wanted to do when I created it. I wanted to make it something where, you can, I don't know, I like to train at a gym. I'm not a home workout person because I don't have that kind of equipment where I am. But I want it to be something that could be done in both places. It didn't have to be in the gym. It didn't have to be. Yeah, so I guess a lot of people do the 90-day, and I believe I put it in the post description, program.swolenormous.com. And most of the people that do the 90-day dash are in the premium group too, so it's just a great place to start. It's a great place to start. I mean, you're here, you're watching the Daily Swole, you're catching the podcast. This is the, where you kind of come into the fold of the community, but getting more involved and jumping on the program, it's so much more value than you're gonna find with so many other programs. It's not like a get ripped quick. There's no scheme. There's no BS involved with it. There's nothing like, okay, do this and there's no false hopes. It's like changing your lifestyle and changing your shift and exposing you to all these different styles of movement and stabilization training and mobility. It just gives you all those different aspects in one place, and it gives you that, I guess I would say the fertilizer to grow from there, to get more into your yoga practice, to get more into mobility and functional training, to get more into strength training. But it gives you that periodization and that build up, so you don't just go right into lifting heavy. You don't go right into endurance training. You ramp up. Vince, no fairy dust. Nope, no fairy dust. No fairy dust with the gain train. I like that. Bittersweet, making sick gains every day now. The truth about fitness. Holla. Holla for a dollar. Got some good music. All right, fam. Looks like we're almost about winding down for the end of our Q&A, so get your last questions in. Remember, every damn day live at 12 noon Eastern time. Not always a Q&A. There's usually a topic. On Sunday, I like to leave it real open source, allow you to come in and drop whatever questions. And what's great about the Sunday open Q&A is that when you listen and you hear other people's questions, you learn things that you didn't realize you had questions about. That's my favorite, is that you learn things that you didn't know you had questions about. And it's a beautiful day, so if you're enjoying the day and you're catching this later, I appreciate it. I appreciate all the attention. Remember, whether you're listening or you're watching this live, take a screenshot right now and upload this into your Instagram story and tag me at Swolenormous. I will be notified and I will hit you up with a DM, and you'll also get a chance to win a shout out in my Instagram story. So take a screenshot whether you're listening to the podcast or watching this live right here. Screenshot and tag me at Swolenormous in your Instagram story. You helped motivate me for my birthday workout. Yeah, Charles. Yeah. Sweet. I believe today is going to be an arm day for Papa Swolio for the gain train, and I will most likely be broadcasting that live. in my premium group. So I'm looking forward to that. So those of you that are members of premium, you remember how I went live the other day for the chest and back superset. I'll be going live again. So I do live workouts, whether they're full filmed or parts of my workout where I can interact and answer questions. So if you catch that live, so make sure premium members, obviously I'm pretty sure you got your post notifications on, but make sure you turn your post notifications on, set your follow. I don't know if a lot of you know that before we sign off here because it's very casual today. Make sure with the Daily Swole and make sure with all your content, just be aware that it's not enough just to follow, it's not enough just to like a page. You need to actually turn your notifications on. So if you're not getting your Daily Swole notifications on time, it's because you're not prioritizing your Daily Swole notification to be at the top of your list. So go to the top of my page that you follow and click notifications. You can get an alert at a higher urgency when I do go live. So a lot of you might not know that you can customize everything on Facebook and Instagram, how you receive your notifications. So make sure to do that. And remember, screenshot the podcast or the live cast, however you're consuming and hearing me right now, however you're watching this, take a screenshot, upload the picture into your Instagram story and tag me at Swolenormous for the chance for a shout out. And absolutely, Papa Swole will slide into your DM and give you some props. So thanks for the love. Thanks for joining me every day, live at 12 noon Eastern time. Thank you for joining me for episode 512. Was it 12 or was it 13? God, I never remember what number it is. Damn it. Thank you for joining me for the Daily Swole, every day live at 12 noon Eastern time. The most muscular swole cast in the realm, because when I flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps. Can't wait to get on the gain train today. I hope you're getting your pump on a Sunday. Remember, every episode can be caught on YouTube and listen to the podcast, SoundCloud, iTunes. Hit me up. Make sure to share this screenshot in your Instagram story for a chance for a shout out. Tag me at Swolenormous. I'll catch you on all the interwebs. Peace, McGeese. Deuce, Magoose. I'll see y'all tomorrow, Monday, for some fucking fire. Let's do it. Let's kill it. Peace.